Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of Plan C, conversations about creativity, connection and craft. I'm Wendy Stewart, your host for the day from Wendy's Way, and I am delighted to be here to present another episode of Plan C to you. Michelle's close by and we are so delighted to welcome onto our show today Michelle Thompson from Snazzi Scrappin. So let me bring her on. Hi Michelle, welcome to the show.
Hi Wendy, how are you going
I'm
today?
really good, thank you, on this day in Melbourne where we don't know whether it's hot or cold, but wait 5 minutes, the weather will change. So, we had the heater on this morning, the air conditioner on in the afternoon, and who knows what we'll be in
Oh,
ski gear by tonight.
well, it's beautiful in Dubbo today, so nice and
Oh,
sunny. Yep, we're
that's
having lovely autumn weather. Yep.
wonderful. And I'm so excited I get to host you again today. You know I love Snazzy Scrapping and everything that you bring to us. And I know there's a few people who've jumped online. Hello, Wendy O'Brien. Hello, Florina. Thank you so much for joining us. So to everybody watching, Michelle is here to demonstrate her amazing products. And I think she has some new goodies for us today
Mm,
on the show.
I do indeed.
Wonderful. And please ask questions in the comments box and Michelle or I will try to answer them during the live. If not, we will go back after the live and answer them. So Michelle, just in case there's lovely people watching who've never met you before, could you tell us a little bit briefly about yourself and Snazzy Scrapping and how you got started, please?
Thanks, Wendy. I think there's quite a few that this will be repeated for, but
That's okay.
I have this business in Dubbo. We've now been open 16 years.
Wow.
Started as bricks and mortar. I now work from the house. I've done that for 5 years of the
Right.
16. And a few years ago, started doing our own designs. And my sister does a lot of them. I do the creator card die sets. I'm doing more and more. I've actually just hand drawn a die that's getting made. Yeah, that's actually like an artist drawing, not a straight drawing. So I'm really
You
proud
are
of
so
myself over
funny.
this one. Yeah, so it's going to be one of my design team asked for a specific thing,
Right.
and I thought I might give that a go. And so I've done that as a die. It's getting made. One of our customers asked for a waterfall card die set because she has problems. I don't know whether you've made a waterfall card before, but she has problems with that mechanism. So that took me probably 5, 6 hours. I always make a
Yes.
prototype first and then draw it up and everything. So that's in getting made at the moment, but I'm really happy about the one that we're releasing today. So
Oh, that's
it,
so exciting. Yeah, I have made a waterfall card many years ago, but
I
I
know,
haven't done one for a long time, but maybe this die will entice me to
yeah,
get one and have a go and make another one. So,
yeah. Well, that one will be in the end of May, around the end of
okay,
May. But the one
great.
today, I'm really happy with, and yeah, it's a really good set. So looking forward to people seeing that one, and I'm going to show you how it goes together,
Great.
and
That's fantastic.
yeah, show you a few things anyway.
Great. And we will be posting all the links to your store. And if there's any
Yep.
questions, I know you'll go back in and answer them. And maybe you could post a link to the store later, or, especially what you're going to show
Well,
us today.
I
If
think
you could.
Haley's watching today,
Oh,
and she's
okay,
going
great.
to
Hi,
try and
Haley.
answer some questions and
Yes.
do some links. She
Wonderful.
might not be on there right at the moment, but
No,
she's
no, that's fine.
yeah,
That's great.
she's going to try and do that
Yeah,
in while she's at work. Yep.
wonderful. So, Michelle, maybe I will just give you a moment to get ready. I'll swap the screen
Yep.
over and we'll get started. Thank you.
Thanking you.
So we'll just give Michelle a moment to get herself ready to show us her amazing goodies. Please check out her website, check out the store. Please support all our wonderful independent retailers who are such a huge part of Plan C and that we are so delighted to have. So Michelle, just give me a thumbs up when you're ready and I'll get started. Yep, you good to go, Michelle?
Yep. So I've got to have everything
Yes,
open.
that way. Yep, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Thank you. All right, just switching over to you, Michelle. There you go. The screen is all yours.
Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to recap on some things we brought out last time because some people might not have seen that.
Sure.
So this was our basic mat set that does two mats for you. It does a straight mat and then it does a stitched mat. Just for those people that can't cut properly, and or not can't cut properly, but have trouble, doing basic matting, and you
Yes.
also get in it the sentiment that Nicole's used here. So you get that one, and you get a scalloped one as well. But that, and then you get these two as well. She's used that in a later card that I'm going to show you. So it just makes life easier for you, and you don't have to think about anything, because I find with card making
Yes.
nowadays, that's the biggest headache, is trying to get everything straight. And these ones, I've said it before, were designed on a Kmart card. It's a little bit
Right.
shorter this way than an A5 just folded in half,
Okay.
but it's also our V-fold pop-up card is the exact size as a Kmart card. So if you've bought that set, the last Creator card set we bought out, you'll have that size that fits perfectly with this matte set. And then we bought out with our matte sets some shaped ones. So this was one I've used, Nicole's used the dotted oval embossing folder. And then with these sets you get like a window one, and then you
Right.
get frames as well, and then one to mat them. So
Michelle, could you
there,
hold up that card which has been embossed just a little closer to the
yes.
camera, please? Just,
Can
oh,
you
that's beautiful.
see it now? Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
It's one of our most popular embossing folders.
I understand why, because you can use that for birthdays, Christmas, Easter, you name it, you can use it for.
Yeah, so that's one of our shapes, and then another shape, Sharon's used this one, that shape, so she's used the frame around it, and the little You Hog My Heart, that's out of
Oh, that's
our
so
farm
cute.
set that we bought out, our farm stamp and die set. Yeah, so that's been very popular, especially the sheep and that. So, and she's
Yes.
used the Bohemian range there with
That is
that.
so adorable.
And then you can also, there's also just a plain rectangle. This one's great for shaker cards. Hayley made a shaker card out of this one with the
Oh,
monster
right,
stamp
yes.
set, but um, uh, Nicole's done this one, and she's used the wheat stamp out of our Harvest Time stamp and die set. Yeah, so that's a nice mail card, just something quick and
Yes. And was
easy.
that a
And
harvester stamp that you had on that die set?
yes,
Sorry. Yeah.
it
Okay.
is.
Could you just hold that a
My
little closer to that to the camera? Yep. Wonderful.
yeah,
Thank you. Oh,
my
fabulous. Thank you, Michelle.
you wouldn't know, but my hubby, before he came round with me with Craft Alive, his profession was a header mechanic, a
Oh, right.
harvester mechanic.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah. So that was one of the first. Yeah, I married a farm boy. That was one of the first sets, that and the tractor and wheat border that we did,
Yes.
because it was just something that I've made a lot of cards over the years with his dad being a farmer, and that where I've used wheat and
So
things
would
like
they
that.
have been your inspiration for those sets? Would they have been, Michelle? Or
Definitely. I
yeah,
didn't draw
definitely
that
for sure.
harvester though. That's an image I purchased. I mean,
Lovely.
you know, I'm not that great an artist. I'm lucky I have Lynn now. Lynn does all my artwork for me, and she's fantastic. Um, these were our regular sets that we bought out last time,
Yes.
and they're great for shaker cards. Nick's made this great. She's so good at shaker cards. I've done a tutorial on using the window creator card die set as a shaker card,
Yes.
but I must get her to do a shaker card tutorial, because she's just fantastic at all of them. And see this little one, this sentiment, she's actually used that out of the matte set. And yeah, she's sort of, if you can see, she's cut two and then put one underneath and folded it, so it's sort of edged like that.
Yeah, and you know what would be wonderful in the tutorial, if she has time to do some Christmas shaker cards for maybe Christmas
I
in July, just so we could, some of us might want to get a head start on our crafting because we always leave it to
well,
the last minute.
funny you should say that, because she's done one with the snow globe die that I've got.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's fantastic. The card. Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
these were just ones. These are our regular nesting sets,
Okay.
and these were just ones that Nicole made with
Beautiful.
that circle one. Yeah. So
Would I
I
be able
just
to
thought,
just get you to hold up the cards just a little closer to the camera, please? Yeah, wonderful.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
That's
So
fabulous.
very.
Thank
This
you.
one was also using our strip die set. Remember we
Gorgeous.
bought that
Yep,
out
yep,
for.
absolutely. Yep.
I thought people would use it more for quilling, but there lots of people are doing different cards with just the stripes.
It's
That she's
beautiful,
put that on
Michelle.
acetate. It's quite a funky idea. She's just put the strips, put the jack paper on the back so they're like a sticker, cut them out, and then just laid them onto the acetate and then
Wonderful.
just used the dye. Very, very clever. Very clever.
That
Now,
inspires me. I'm not real good at shaker cards, so I might have to watch her tutorial a couple of times and have a go.
I'm not real good at shaker cards either, but I had to go. These are just some ones that Sharon sent down to me. So
Oh,
last time
beautiful.
we showed the Aussie set, the Aussie
Yes.
stamp and die set. So she's made this slimline card with our slimline set. I'm just trying to think which one that one is with the three circles, but I've got a bit of a headache today.
No, that's all right.
It's
It's all on your
going out of my
website.
mind.
It's very clear
But
on your website. Yep.
that's one with the Australian ones. Now, Sharon, our Aussie Birds 2, I had to include, it's Aussie Birds 2 plus Kiwi
Oh,
because
gorgeous.
Sharon actually
Yep.
is from New Zealand, so we included that one in there. Nick's going to be posting, and Sharon and Hayley, some rocket, I can't say it yet, some new Creator Card ones they've done today, and Nick's done one with the
Fantastic.
kiwi that looks fantastic. So this one was sort of a little bit, I wanted to do the budgie because my dad loved budgies.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah,
Yeah, my
beautiful.
mum's still looking after them, but
Gorgeous. Well,
yeah,
I
they're
know I've
easy.
got, as you know, I've got family overseas all over the world, and they love any Aussie themed card that you send them for birthdays or Christmas, and they just love all of that. So, yeah.
Yep. This is another one that Sharon sent down for me using the whole herd stamp
Beautiful.
and die set. Yeah, I love this because I love that sentiment. Live like someone left the gate open.
I love it. I love it.
They obviously haven't chased sheep before that have got
No,
out.
I know.
Although I don't do that now, but when I was younger, I used to give him a hand, and I wasn't real good at it.
Yeah.
This is probably our most popular set. Who would have
Right?
thought? Cows. Do people love cows? And so Sharon's made this one, and she's also used our all occasions stamp
Yes.
set on here. And yeah, that's a lovely one. Very popular as
I think
well.
that's one of my
So
favorite stamp sets with the swirly curly lines. I just love it.
yes, very
Stand
good.
still long
Now,
enough in my house, I'll stamp it on you.
these next ones, because I showed you them last time, but I just wanted to show you these cards that
Absolutely.
Sharon's done. So first of all, she's got this one with the scarecrow. She does a great job of colouring
That
and
colouring in is
inking,
just
and
fantastic.
yeah, and the sheep. He's my favourite, the sheep out of the whole lot of them. She's done this one, which I thought was pretty groovy, with the cows again and that same stamp set, and the hay bales look great.
Beautiful.
Considering she lives at Harvey Bay and probably not a farm girl. And here's another one, and she's got the corrugated in behind. I
That's
love the
brilliant.
wheels. And then she's also used that hay stamp set there, the
Yes,
wheat, I
the
mean.
wheat stalk,
Stamp
yes.
set. Yeah, just pull me up on making mistakes. And then this one, she's brought back our windmill stamp and die set.
Yeah.
I actually asked her, could she do something like this? Because I'm not great at backgrounds, and yeah, and I sort of had that picture in my mind.
Yes.
And she's done a great job, and she actually did another one with sheep for another lady that wanted it for her.
No,
I
they're
think it was her
beautiful.
brother. Yeah, so that's what the girls have sent me. So this next one, this die set that I released last week, this funny looking little thing here, it's a little die set,
Okay.
of all these little bits and pieces. And now Nick's done a video of this, so you can find that on our YouTube or Facebook.
Okay.
And I did this set because Nicole is a little bit OCD. And her organisation is just amazing. I've had a walkthrough with her of her organisation,
Right.
and I actually, when she was showing me, I said, "Oh, it'd be a good idea to do a little organisation set, for people to be able to be organised as well."
Right.
So this little one, I've just left the washi tape on there because that's how I get it. I printed these, and then I just taped it in place with washi tape so it would cut out perfectly.
That is
So
fantastic.
with this set, you get this one you can either ink it or you can use it to label.
Yes.
So you get that one, you get two little shapes like this, right? And they were designed that you could use one for your oxides, and then you could use a different shape for your normal ink pads.
That is so clever.
You've got a bit of variety there that you could do those with. And then also I have a square, and what I've done with my embossing powders, I've just put a bit of Versamark on,
Right.
and I've embossed on the top. So then I can just leave them in the drawer and I know which colour is what. So that one I've used the large square
The larger
for.
square. Yep. Sure.
You can use whatever. This one here, I've got my Snazzi Scrappin sticker on there, but I did a shape exactly the same. Now, I've cut all those out with jack paper on the back, so they're just
Oh,
stickers.
of course.
Yeah,
Of
so
course.
you can just stick them onto whatever. So this one I did on the green, and this little lid, now I've got those lids coming. I sell the brushes,
Right.
but I've got the lids coming separately for the medium brush.
Okay.
They're quite hard to source, so I did that smaller square that if you wanted some people would just do like greens,
For
reds,
sure. For sure. Yeah.
they wouldn't have a brush for each colour. But, if you wanted it for greens, you could just do any green and you'd know that was your greens brush. So then this circle here, I've used for my Dilution Shimmer
Wow.
Spray and my paints. So I've just put a bit of them on the top there. So then they sit in a drawer as well. And then I only have to open the drawer and I know which colour's which. Don't have to look.
You're sending
And
my
then
organizational heart into an absolute flutter. This is incredible.
And then this little dot here, it's for your refill. I only have black refills though, because I'm not like people and buy a pad and a refill as well,
Right.
because
Yes.
I actually don't do a lot, Wendy. I
Yes.
don't really get time,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I do have quite a few liquid pearls. So I
Ah,
actually
okay.
use
Yes.
that on the top of the liquid pearls so I know what colour and I can sit them in a drawer as well. So, and then this one is for your tab. So I've actually, these are Abrielle pockets that I actually have some, but I haven't put them on the website, so I must put them on the website. I put the stamps in them and then I put the tab
Right.
over there to label them.
So,
So
Michelle, would you have those like sitting just say in a container, upright in a container, and then you would just flick through and you'd see the
yes,
tabs? Is that the
mine are
idea?
sitting upright in a
Right.
container
Thank
similar
you.
to
Thank you. Yeah.
Nicole's.
Yeah.
We've got two organisational videos on our YouTube and Facebook at the moment, how she stores her dies and her stamps,
Yes.
and she
Okay.
has this similar system on there. Yeah.
That
So,
is incredible.
yeah, so that's just a little set. It's only cheap and it's just something that you can organise all your stuff. And some
And
people like, and you can just
for
look at it
sure.
then. You
And
don't have
Michelle,
to.
yeah, sorry, Michelle. Would you say like I know I can only speak for myself, but if you can see something and you can find it quickly, you're more
Oh,
likely to use it and get the most out of all the products we all have in our,
Wendy, I
you know,
spend
in our
half
craft
my
stash.
time looking for damn stuff
Yeah, tell me
that
about it.
I know I've put somewhere
Yes.
and then I can't find it and that. So
Yeah.
I spend too much time looking for
Yeah, and I
stuff.
think that can take the fun out of crafting. You know, if you can't find what you're looking for when you go to do a project,
Yeah,
it might put you off and you might not do it. So I think the more organized you are, the better it's going to be and the more fun you're going to have.
that's it. Now, this is
Wow.
my new paper range. Oh, don't worry about that one. That's what from another company. Um, I'm just going to tell you I've used that one as well. So this one is not really a coordinating range, but it's more for card makers.
Right?
So in this range, you get 2 sheets of sentiments on the back of that one, so you don't use it because it's all 250 GSM. There's some frames.
Right, yes.
You get 2 sheets of everything. So there's some frames as well, and then here's some more frames. Now the papers in them are all small patterns. I've done all small patterns, so the card
It's
makers
just
know,
beautiful.
and they're all got a colour on the back. Now, this one here, I wanted to show you specifically this pink one, the one that I did the
So
pink on the back.
pretty. Yep.
So I know that they don't coordinate with each other, but this one I actually designed and had printed before because I send out a little thank you to some people that don't be sad if you haven't got one of these. It's because of what you've ordered. So if you order something bulky that I've got
Yes.
extra room in the package,
Yes.
I'll put one of these little tea bag holders in them. And I've probably had 10 people ask me where I got that paper from,
Oh, right. Okay.
which is why I decided to put it in
Yeah.
this pack. And that's our tea bag holder die. I've only got a couple in stock, but I've got it getting remade and it's going to be in the end of May. So
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
coming back in soon. So that's why that paper's been put into that range. Here's another one.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's got purple on the back for you, Wendy.
Yes, I know. Just for me, isn't it?
Yes. And then there's this one that's sort of looking like your natural
Oh, that is
one.
stunning.
I've included some popular ones out of the Blue Meadow range.
Right.
With my other paper ranges, you've only got 1 sheet of each paper.
Okay. Yes.
So this one, I sort of narrowed down the designs and put 2 sheets in of each one. So you've got more choice. This one, Sharon's made a lovely card with the koala,
Yep.
and that it's sort of keeping with your, Aussie theme type of thing. But lots of sentiments on there, and I included Sharon's sentiment at your
Yes.
age, getting lucky means finding your car in the car park. So
I
many
love
people
that.
loved that one, so I put them, but lots of just plain happy birthday, and I've also put the favourite brothers or favourite sister, but also you could just cut them off and not use
Absolutely.
that part if
Yep,
you
sure.
wanted to. So there's a few different ones there, but a few that you get lots to use, so you've always got a sentiment that you can use.
Definitely. And I think it's such a
So,
versatile pack, Michelle. Absolutely.
well, it's nice quality. I like to do quality. I know.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not trying to compete with Stamperia or Kaisercraft or those ones out there. I'm trying to do something different that I know people will use every
Yeah,
little
for sure.
bit
For sure.
instead of using half of it.
Yeah.
So today I'm going to show you something really special. So this is our new Creator Card die set.
Wow.
I'm just going to get it out first. It's actually 8 dies in it, and I whipped these cards up in no time at all. It's actually, you sort of can't see it there, but it's a little rocker card.
Oh, that is so cute.
So it's a rocker card set. So I've made these 3. Now, this one I made actually out of the Tranquil Gardens. I don't know whether you've seen Paper Boutique.
I don't think I have personally, Michelle. No.
Besides my paper, no, they are beautiful. So with the kit, you get the paper pad, and
Yes.
they have lots of lovely papers. It's 160 GSM. It's not as thick as mine, but it is lovely.
Yes.
But also in the paper pad, you get these lovely sentiment things to use on your cards. So that's what I've used on this card. It's matched perfectly with my paper. And so that one I've used on that one. And then this one I've used white flowers too. I'm going to show you that.
Gorgeous.
And I've used that paper, the Paper Boutique paper.
Yes.
Then this one I've used this sheet, which is a 3D sheet that we sell, and I've used my paper in that one. So with this set,
yes,
you get the base die, so that cuts out your rocker part, your bottom, okay, and scores it, and then it's got stitching around the edge. You may not be able to see it.
Not too clearly, Michelle, but we get the idea. Yes, absolutely.
So, and then you have the choice where you can have a plain semicircle. So that's I've used that on the pink and the purple one.
Yep.
Or you can have the scalloped semicircle. So I've used that on the green one. So there's your decoration for there.
Gorgeous.
Then you've got a choice of a scalloped circle or a stitch circle. So I've used the scalloped circle with this one. I've used the stitched circle with this one. And then you've got a smaller circle to go in them. Either them.
To insert,
and then you've got this actually is the same shape as our mat set 6, I think it is.
Yeah.
And it's just larger. And
gorgeous.
So you've got the nested shapes to go in there. So I've actually got one. I'll just get it.
Michelle, I think you're going to have lots of orders because Karen says she's got another order coming up. Somebody else says they're coming to visit, and someone else said they need definitely need to put in another order. So I'm sorry, but you are going to be busy, dearest.
I told you today I need to relax, although it's Mother's Day on Sunday, but I won't. This will be my first Mother's Day with no children at home. So, it's a bit sad.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
I've cut this out of basil. So it's so easy. So you just cut that. You can fold it straight away if you want, or you can leave it flat to decorate first. And then I've used this out of my own paper range. And so you just cut the 2 semicircles.
Yes.
And I've actually put jack paper on the back of these. So if anybody doesn't know what jack paper is, we sell it by the roll or in the sheet. It's a lot more economical to buy it by the roll, but you can use it to make anything a sticker. You can put it on the back of your dies before you cut them out, and it makes them a sticker, especially those intricate ones. And you can also use it to make serviettes, which I've got a great video.
Oh, right.
On serviette cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got a great video on our YouTube channel, and that shows that. So what I'm going to do today, so I've actually used these 2. So
beautiful,
the
Michelle.
Nested ones, and I've put the jack paper on this one. I didn't put it on the green because, of course, it's going to stick up in the air, so you don't want stickiness behind with nothing attached to it.
Michelle, Lavinia's just asking how big the circle is, please. The circle die, if you had a measurement, please.
It's 14 centimetres.
14 centimetres?
I've actually ordered some 15 centimetre envelopes to sell if people need it. I try and make sure that each one of our creator card sets fits into a standard envelope.
Okay, yes.
You know what I mean? So this is the one I'm going to use. This is White Flowers 2. So
Thank you.
I've actually got it virtually ready here. Where did I put my foamy bits?
Lavinia, I hope that answered your question, and I think Michelle's popped it into the comments as well that it was 14 centimetres across.
Yes, it's actually, I've put them on the website just before me and you were talking, Wendy.
Right, yes.
And I've actually, the website, it's got the sizes. I always put the sizes
Okay, great.
on there. Now,
and that's in the product description, I'm assuming, Michelle, on your website under each category?
Yes,
Yep, thank you. Yeah. Just in case people haven't looked before so that they can find it easily.
I'm just going to do the one. I don't know. I haven't put my foam dots with me to
that's
pop up
okay.
dots, and I don't want to go and find some, but you'll get the idea.
Totally understand. I think everyone can figure out that you would put foam dots under that and then attach it. So, yeah.
So I'm just going to put a couple of bits of tape on the back of that.
Yeah.
I realise I'm doing it not the right way.
That's okay. It's all right. I think we're all getting the idea, which is wonderful. And you're like me. I can't live without my tweezers. Michelle, I don't think I can craft without tweezers.
I know. I've got no fingernails. I'm a bad nail biter.
No, I've got fingernails, but I still need my tweezers.
Now, I'm going to actually use this mini sentiment stamp set.
Okay.
With this one here. I've already cut them out.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Because I wanted to put that there and like that for Celebrate. So gorgeous. I've got that all ready to go as well.
And Michelle, you've just put that onto jack paper. Is that what you did? Or
yes, I did. I put that. So what you do is this is your cardstock with the texture.
Yes.
So I just put the jack paper on the back.
Yes.
Just a little bit. You can just cut whatever you need, and then I just put the die on there, run it through, and of course it cuts out the jack paper as well.
Instant sticker, which is wonderful.
Yes.
And our Michelle has linked the rocker card die set into the comments below.
Beautiful.
So if everyone's looking, there's the link you can click on after the live.
Now, I know it's $2 more expensive than... Just tell them not to put their order through yet because I've got a little thing I'm going to tell them in a minute.
Okay, so everybody hold off from just hitting send on your orders.
Well, if they do, I'll fix it up for them anyway.
All right, great.
Anyway, so that's it, and it sits and it rocks. You've got to be careful because on a smooth surface, you need it to sit on like a doily or something like that.
Got it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Otherwise, it'll go like that. Although you could just put a little. You
could just put a little piece of tape or something in there, couldn't you, Michelle?
A piece of paper in there, tape it, keep it together. But I found when I've just put it, I had it up on my dressing table with the doily underneath, and it was fine because it would rock and that.
Understand.
But, very easy.
Yeah. You weren't kidding as to how easy that was, honestly.
I know it does all the work for you, but I mean I will finish that later. But the girls have done some great samples. I saw them early this morning.
Okay, yep.
They're going to be putting them up in the VIP group because don't forget we have our VIP group.
Yes.
And everything. So that's our new set out. I hope.
Wonderful.
People like it. I mean, I know rocker cards have been around for years, so I'm not saying I invented the rocker card.
No, I understand that.
But I've just done the die set to make it easier for people that are time poor.
Absolutely. And I think, if you've got something that you can create easily with the help of your die set, some of us might be more inclined to have a go and give it a go.
Yep, that's exactly right. And how good do they look, though?
Oh, they look fantastic. And I mean, I'm not even looking at them in real life, so they must be even more stunning in real life, Michelle.
Well, they're okay, I suppose.
They're a bit more than okay.
I will tell you, so that Tranquil Gardens, the paper boutiques, I also stock their plain paper ranges.
Okay.
So that's what I used here and here on those. I've used Basil on these too, but I've used them there and there, and they have some beautiful, they're 200 GSM, so they're thicker, but they have some beautiful colours and it matches in very well with the paper that I bought out. So that one.
That's
So I'll
fantastic.
probably be using that a little bit more. But
Absolutely.
anyway, so then I'll have to tell you about our little specials we've got going.
Yep. Now, do you want to come back on camera and do the
Yep,
specials, Michelle?
that'd be good.
All right, we'll give you just one moment to swap your camera over and I'll come back and grab you. Wasn't that fantastic? Look at those amazing rocker dies. It's just going to make making those cards so much easier, and we don't have to be scared of trying. And you're not going to make a mistake because you're going to have these amazing dies to do it. So I'm just going to wait for Michelle to come back on screen, and I think she's ready for us. Michelle, that was fantastic. You've got me all inspired. Like, rocker cards used to be, oh my God, I'm not even going to think about it. And now it's like, okay, if I could just die cut it out. And I think the
Yep.
jack paper is just amazing on it.
No, very, very quick, very easy, Wendy.
Yep.
But what I was going to say is
Yep.
at the moment, we've got a promotion going that if you put mum15,
Mum 15. Yep.
that's the coupon code,
Okay.
mum15.
Yep.
It's easier if you go to view cart and you'll
Okay.
see a little coupon box. And
Yes.
if you put mum15 in that coupon box, that'll give you 15% off all your order.
Okay.
And
Yep.
that goes until the 20th of May. And
Until the
then,
20th of May. Yep. Okay.
yes,
I think
if you
Michelle's
put,
listening, so she might put mum 15 into the
yes,
comments and up until the 20th of May. Sorry, she's just giving me the thumbs up to say she's going to do it for us.
and
Because,
then if you put
yeah.
P2P, like they normally do, you're going to
Yes.
get an extra little gift as well.
Oh, thank
I've done
you.
up a little kit, so you'll get everything to make a serviette card in that kit, instructions, the serviette, the jack paper, and the card. So they just need to put P2P in the comments, and yep, and they'll all get one of those free as well.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
did you really expect that you're not going to get orders and that you're not going to be busy, dear Michelle?
I'm going to go and have a late dinner.
I think no. I think you're entitled to a lovely cup of tea and a little bit of a rest, and you can attack all of this tomorrow again. It's not a
Yes,
problem.
that's right. I am going to see my mum on Sunday, which will be nice.
Oh, wonderful! That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
awesome.
actually. She's giving me sort of. It's a piece of furniture that was belonged to my great grandmother.
Oh, that's so
That
lovely.
I've always known that I was going to get,
Yes,
but so I bought her this beautiful bookcase to take. It's a birthday as well next
great.
week.
Do you know what
So
piece of furniture you're getting?
yeah, it's called Doc.
Oh,
It's
okay, cool.
after it's like a. It's really hard to explain because it's like an old alcohol cabinet, but it's like a hall stand.
Oh, okay. Maybe you'll
So
have to post a picture in the VIP group,
I
and I think
I
it'd be
will
lovely
do
if
that.
you could tell people how they could join the VIP group, please, Michelle.
Yes. So it's if you go onto our normal Facebook page, it's
Yes.
actually pinned at the top
Okay.
that you can join the VIP group. We have weekly competitions where we give away things every week, and I also people can post their own things. We've got a monthly challenge going at the moment that you can make something. It can be anything. It can be a scrapbook page, a card. I try to put something up there like a theme.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I sort of put a mood board up there. You don't have to do everything that's in the mood board, but just adopt the
No.
colours or something like that.
But
Yeah,
it's a lovely jumping off point to get your creative energy going and, at least have an idea to start with and some direction. Then you can
yeah.
just have fun and just get
And
creating,
you
which
might win
is,
the $50 gift
you
voucher.
just might. You never know. And Michelle is extremely generous with her giveaways, let me tell you.
I
So
try.
share,
Well,
you share
it's
the
all
love
made
with
to
all
go
of
around.
us.
It's all made to go around,
Yeah,
isn't it?
absolutely. And you know what? What goes around comes around, and you have proved that to us time and time again, and it's just amazing.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Gail was very, very pleased. It was really funny because Gail came to the shop. I've known Gail for years.
Yes.
She's from Mudgee. And she came to the shop and I said to her, I've known that she does beautiful work. And I said, Gail, you need to enter something in the
Yeah.
monthly challenge. So she made a card and entered it. But I will tell you, I don't judge it. The design team judge it.
Good, good.
They don't know anybody. I know too many of my customers now that I may not be able to
Yeah.
be impartial. I could be impartial.
I
but,
think you would be, Michelle, but no, good. Let the design team do it. It's awesome.
Yeah, it gives them something to do and they quite enjoy doing it, I think. So, yeah.
Awesome.
But anyway, at the end of the month also, we've got a great stamp and die set. Another one that Lynn has hand drawn.
Okay.
And I think people love it because it's Aussie again. And all I'm going to say is it's floral.
Aussie floral. Okay. I'm just going to
Or
put my
Aussie
little
flora. Yes.
put my little wish out there, and I hope, anyway, we'll wait and see. We look forward to you sharing that with us, Michelle.
Yeah.
Michelle, it's been absolutely awesome having you on the show and for me to host you again.
Yep.
I love it. Your products are incredible. You know I love Snazzi Scrapping. You know I love what you give us. And it's great that we have an Aussie company making these exceptional things for us to add to our creativity. And the dies are not just for cards. I use them to make, elements for my scrapbook pages, my art journaling.
Yep.
I just love them. They're extremely versatile. So please go and check out the website, the Facebook page. Bev, you're absolutely right. Michelle's many random acts of kindness. She is just an amazing person to start with, and she just helps and enables all of us. And if she thinks she's not going to be busy after that live today, she's got another thing coming. But
I'll definitely send you a waterfall mechanism then, because you can put photos on it.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, I've done that before. Made a mini album out of it.
Okay, great.
You can put 4 photos on it.
Yes, please. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
All right then, Michelle, I think it's time we say goodbye to everybody. I'd like to take a moment to wish you and everybody watching a very happy Mother's Day, whatever you're doing, and no matter what kind of mum you are, a biological mum, a real mum, an adopted mum, a surrogate mum, whatever, if you're mother of any kind, many, many, many good wishes.
Well, you've just got a mum.
Sorry?
You've just got a mum. You may not be a mum,
Correct.
but you have a mum.
Correct. Exactly.
Everyone has a mum.
Absolutely. So just have the most wonderful Mother's Day. Hope you get to do whatever you love to do, maybe some crafty time over the weekend. But Michelle, thank you. It's been an absolute joy to have you.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us today. I have loved presenting this episode for you. Michelle and I will be back again next Friday with another episode of Plan C, and we hope you will join us. So as I said, happy Mother's Day to our mothers of all kinds out there. We hope you have a wonderful day, and we look forward to seeing you next time.